Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have for you another episode of Old School Shoots, continuing to ruin my YouTube algorithm by posting rando shit at random times with rando breaks. But this is just a hobby. Today we have at Rings Battle Genesis 3 1998 Masayuki Naruse, I believe at this time Rings Light Heavyweight Champion, taking on yet another rando Australian in Troy Ittenson. Eagle-eyed viewers will know Troy Ittenson from, I believe, that one or two Rings Australia cards that I live streamed over that one time. And also his match against Namakawa, which I believe I've already done an episode of Old School Shoots on. Ittenson, Hazeman guy, big boy, Australian catch, sick karate kicks, and a 1980s wrestling singlet. And despite it being 1998 and some lovely hair, no idea what he's up to these days. I know. Dom Delaney is a photographer. Chris Hazeman, fitness coach. Daniel Higgins, still coaching MMA. No idea what Ittenson's up to with his life, but there you go. Such is the way of things. So, a bit of a test. I believe this is Ittenson's first time in rings. Again, such is the nature of Old School Shoots. Everything's completely out of chronological order. It's just the order that I see this shit in and whether or not I want to do a video on it. And here we go. Boys fighting. Karate hands from Ittenson. Big stomping sidekick right to the chin from Ittenson, just catching Naruse on the end of it. Nice low kick, palm strikes Naruse as he comes in on the takedown. Another low kick. Sweeps the kick out from underneath Naruse all the way up into topside control. Digs the fingers into the shoulder in order to add leverage to the forearm choke. Do you guys remember that not long ago a UFC heavyweight was tapped out with a forearm choke? Honestly, filth. Disgusting. Here's Naruse escaping one in 1998. It's not as if they're new tech. It's just, that guy just mustn't train grappling, which is filth in my opinion. Anyway, if I start sooking about that, I'm going to whinge about it for the rest of the video, and let's not do that to ourselves. Over the mountain goes Ittenson. Not the slide over into the mat, just the big stomp. Did leave his leg out there to be caught, but Naruse was unable to scoop it up. Ittenson in the Lona Isami kick pads. Just thrusting on top of Naruse there. Like, I know what he's doing. He's sort of levering his stuff and digging his arm in further around the back. Trying to break that grip behind his head and go to do something else. But if he's not active here, the referee's going to step in pretty soon. Because after all, as we know, interesting front row there. Oh, nice. Back steps off side control. Naruse manages to get up to his knees. Ittenson going for that cross rip. Aha. Cross wrist grip. Sorry, not cross rip. And ropes in the way. Resume fighting. I expect to see another sidekick from Ittenson coming up. Right to the guts. Switches stances for no reason. Nice long body punch there from Naruse, showing those karate roots. Palm strike to the head from Ittenson. Big knee from Naruse. Palm strike back. Ooh, cuffs him. Little wobble there. Clash of shoulders. Touching low kick there from Ittenson. Palm strike back from Ittenson. Ittenson's got the advantage here in the southpaw matchup, in my opinion. He seems to be able to judge the distance and has ever so slightly longer arms than Naruse. So he can draw a counter and then re-counter that counter and land some strikes. Also gives him enough room to sprawl, as he has done here. Dig in for front headlock here, but gives up on it. Possibly Naruse's hands interfering in his choke attempt there. Naruse flopping to his back in order to get guard rather than be turned over and give up side control. We'll see how Ittenson goes as a guard player. Now, this is not from a discussion with Chris. This is from sort of Discussion with students of his students, old interviews and that sort of thing. I don't think that Hazeman had a particularly high opinion of the guard, at least up until Jeremy Horn got him from it. I think Chris was much more of a, you no playing around on my back, get up, mate, get on top, put my chin in somebody's eye kind of fellow, rather than a guard player and a guy who probably didn't encourage it in his gym. Pure hearsay, pure supposition, that one. But, you know, certain catch wrestlers definitely had that opinion, and from further research, I think we can definitively call Hazeman a catch wrestler. Anyway, nice palm strikes there. Naruse's managed to land a couple, and then fixes his fucking hair. Lands a nice low kick. Another low kick. Ittenson slowing down a little bit here. Turning back kick, and then flops to the ground, and then reguards. Nice half Granby there. Forearm choke from Ittenson. Potentially bamboozled by the guard. Starting a pass. Half guard. Sort of half lockdown here from Naruse. He's got it back to front. Not a grapevine, not a lockdown. Either a lock vine or a grape down. Grape down or lock vine here. Back to regular half guard. Flatten his back, so he's not really going to be able to get moving very well against Ittenson here. Ah, now he's up on his side. Manages to hip away, manages to re-guard. And Ittenson back to his feet. Inside low kick. Caught by Ittenson. Sweeps out the standing leg. Tries to kick past. Manages to jump, get all the way past the legs. You can hear clearly there from the corner. Chris go, yes, Troy. That's the stuff. 5 minutes passed. Side control. Shifting his hips here. Trying to find a nice angle to attack. Naruse putting up the fairly basic, can't get guard if my leg, can't get mount if my legs are in the way defense. Ittenson has that top arm fairly well isolated if he can break that grip and could attack something. He seems more comfortable in his control than he does necessarily creating any submission attacks from on top. Would be safe in a mixed martial arts rule set, but this is not a mixed martial arts rule set. This is a shoot wrestling rule set. And if you take too long, those refs will stand you up. Alright, down into Kezugatami. Ooh, don't know about that one, mate. Bit slack reaching back there. Yeah, lost that. Pro wrestling headlock there. Ooh, back take here from Naruse. Hanging out too long there. And foot on the ropes from Ittenson. Yeah, kind of gave up there. He was like, oh, I'll reach back and try to do the body crush. Oop. Ref calls fight, and it takes him a second and a half to realize he's back in the match. Nice low kick there from Naruse. Oh! Goes low, swings high. Lovely. Gets bundled to the ground, however. Alright, out of the legs. Gripping onto the knee pads. Oh, shin on shin. Continues to increase my belief in that this man is in fact a catch wrestler. So yeah, that shin on shin stuff. Barnett talks about training with Minoru Suzuki one time and just him doing that to his open guard, just pinning one shin and running his legs over it and just making it miserable. Something I try and use when passing an open guard, even though I'm terrible. Can opener, although why are you can openering? His legs are already open. He can take the pressure off. Forearm in the guts. Hopefully you can't hear the cat meowing too much in the background. Gentleman's Combatives cat wants his evening treat, and unfortunately was not able to go for his evening walk, and so maybe a little bit stinky. Low kick there, hard low kick there, and a punch from Ittenson. Yellow card straight away from Yuji Shimada. Pantomiming, no punch. So 2 lost points from Ittenson here. 1 from a mistake on the ground, and 1 from forgetting the fucking rules. Oh, tries to go for the sidekick again, gives up his back. Oh, swept straight to the ground here by Naruse. Naruse on him, on his back. Ropes, Troy, ropes. Oh! He just cranks his fucking chin and hits a kip up to dab on it to end his bloodline. Masayuki Naruse. Very nice after 8 minutes and 22 seconds. I can't kip up when I'm fresh, so that's pretty impressive. Alright, thank you very much for tuning into this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you shall join me soon for another episode of Old School Shoots.